Welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into a seriously provocative essay that asks a pretty uncomfortable question. Is your modern 9-to-5 job actually just a carefully designed hallucination? We're going to unpack a fascinating piece of writing that argues that the things we take for granted, what we call the economy and corporate culture, well, they aren't natural laws of the universe at all. They're highly orchestrated fictions. So let's just dive right in and see exactly how the author deconstructs the modern professional world.
The author hooks us immediately by challenging a foundational belief that we pretty much all hold in our society. Right now, landing a corporate job is often treated like winning some kind of small private lottery. You get a salary, a title, a laptop with a cool corporate sticker, and suddenly society tells you that you've made it. You're safe. But the text argues that this safety is actually the very first lie. Instead of freedom, the author suggests that employment might literally be the most elegant trap ever designed. It's like a soft cage, heavily padded with ergonomic chairs, health insurance, and performance reviews. You're given this illusion of standing on solid ground, when in reality, you're standing on a moving platform built out of debt, compliance, and a massive collective agreement to just keep pretending.
All right, so let's move on and decode this ritual machine. We'll see how the text builds the argument that modern work is far more than just a simple economic exchange. It operates a whole lot like a religious system.
Now, every system absolutely needs symbols to organize belief, right? It's like a giant puzzle. Just as historical religions used physical symbols, robes, incense, temples, sacred language to structure faith, the modern corporation does the exact same thing. But obviously, the symbols have changed. Instead of holy books, we have onboarding decks and OKRs. Instead of temples, we have the open plan office. We have quarterly goals, mission statements, and those all-hands meetings where, as the author brilliantly points out, everyone just claps at nothing. These aren't just practical business tools. They are actual ceremonies designed to organize and enforce our belief in the company. And to maintain this grand illusion, the language we speak acts as the smoke and mirrors powering the whole machine. The author argues that companies use this incredibly boring form of occultism. They rely on spreadsheets and HR jargon rather than candles and incantations to cast a spell of repetition. Let's be real, nobody's ever going to explicitly tell you your time is being harvested. Instead, they say, we really value ownership. Nobody comes out and says, you are completely disposable to us. They say, we are restructuring. This abstract language completely hides the reality of extraction. In fact, the more fake the work is, the more inflated the words become. Terms like strategic enablement or cross-functional impact, they simulate importance, so we don't have to admit that the building is, metaphorically speaking, empty.
So the absolutely crucial point the author makes here is that corporate culture isn't just harmless decoration. It's not just about free snacks, ping pong tables, or a fun Slack channel. Culture is a meticulously crafted mechanism for compliance. It is control that learned how to smile. It's designed to make you willingly sacrifice your attention at the altar of the dashboard.
Okay, this brings us to the next big concept, the designed economic hallucination. This is the idea that the economy isn't some natural weather system we simply have to weather, but a fabricated story enforced by laws and contracts.
Notice how clearly the text draws a line between the symbolic world and the physical one here. We always talk about the economy as if it's nature, but it's a designed hallucination. Look at the left side: money, job titles, corporate strategy, shareholder value. These are entirely made up. They are a shared story. But then look at the right side: rent, exhaustion, the physical toll of layoffs, that awful anxiety sitting in your stomach at 2 a.m. Those are brutally real. The trick of the system, the real sleight of hand here, is that the symbolic world literally feeds on the physical world. The artificial dream extracts